Well, look who's no longer unwell. For those of you who are new here, I'm Sequoia Holmes.
I'm Fiona Shea.
Ryan Graham.
And welcome to our brand new podcast, Freshly Popped, a daily show examining pop culture headlines so you don't have to.
Last year, Sequoia and I hosted a live daily pop culture show on SiriusXM called The Daily Dirty, produced by Unwell. We learned a lot hosting that show. One thing being our routine is clean, man. We said coming into the new year, let's hop on our own mics. So while we're not doing the show on Sirius anymore, we are going to be posting daily episodes on all streaming platforms and see what we can cook up.
If you were a fan of the old show, you're probably wondering, what happened to Hannah? She's booked and busy, child. We miss her dearly, but the show must go on. We love the three-person dynamic, though, so we thought, who better to join us on our continued podcast journey than my bestie, Ryan Graham?
Hey-oh! Yes, it is me. Sequoia and I also co-host another podcast together, Black People Love Paramore. So our chemistry already works, and I obviously love Fiona.
Oh my God. Ryan is just unbelievable, you guys. He's such a special person. One of the most positive, joyful. Yeah, your energy is just so good. And Ryan came on Daily Dirty. He filled in for Hannah a few times. Sequoia, Ryan and I already have the dynamic down. You're a star, Ryan.
That's so sweet. No, you're a star. I'm trying to keep up with y'all, honestly.
Oh, okay. Well, while we talking about ourselves, tell the listeners who y'all are a little bit.
Yeah, who wants to kick it off? Ryan, you go.
Yeah, and honestly, I feel like I was like an internet native. We're like from that millennial Gen Z crossover where we like are the perfect cross of all of the old to media and the new media. So I've like grown up on the internet, started at BuzzFeed where I met Sequoia, and now it's like 10 years of friendship almost. Insane.
Ooh, that's crazy.
I know, right? And we've been like talking about stories, talking about things on the internet, talking about all of our favorite celebs for years. So we thought, why not start talking about it on the internet with our friends? And so that's just led us down this media journey. And so here we are, gossiping again. I mean, we love a little gossip sesh, you know what I
Truly.
mean?
We're going to do it on the phone anyway, so you might as well hear it as well.
So when you guys started working together at BuzzFeed, you started as coworkers, but pretty immediately were you like, oh, damn, like Ryan's cool, Sequoia's cool. Like, how did you transition from coworkers to besties?
I actually tell you, we went to lunch, and Sequoia, I think she thought, not that I was weird, but you thought, she didn't dislike me, but I think she thought like, and then I think we went to lunch, and then I was like more bitchy than she expected. And she was like, oh wait, I love him.
Exactly what happened. We went to lunch and I was like, I don't really think he's my type of person, but like, sure. And then I was like, oh, he's my exact type of person. Whoa.
Why do you always think that, Sequoia? She thought that about me too, Ryan.
What does this say about me?
No, you know what? That means you should trust it. It's instead of thinking like, oh, it's not my kind of person. It's like, oh, that's exactly my person.
That's actually exactly my. And like, this has happened with several of my best friends. It's also happened with my best friend Tommy. Like when I met her in college, I was like, randomly assigned roommate. I was like, And then look, now 15 years later, here we are.
Insane.
True. You're riding with Tommy. Yeah. So Sequoia and I first met last year before we started our show. We got casted to host The Daily Dirty, our live show on SiriusXM, from the internet. And Sequoia, they found you from Black People Love Paramore. So, we were strangers shaking hands like, hi, nice to meet you. And we're going to host this daily show together.
Insane.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, which is pretty crazy.
In my brain, I thought you two had met before. I didn't realize it was like, okay, you're hired, signed, sealed, and now it's like, now meet. For some reason, I thought you guys had a chemistry test or something. Whoa.
No chemistry test or anything. And when you're put in that type of circumstance, you're like, okay, these are legitimately my coworkers. Like, I don't really have to like them like that. And I shouldn't expect to, and I probably won't, which is what I entered as, really. Mm-hmm. And I was very pleasantly surprised. And I'm like, oh, I think I like these bitches. Okay.
You're like, damn. Yeah. You're not so basic after all.
Like, well, wait, very cool. Okay.
Truly, like one of the coolest. Like legitimately, when I think of like internet cool girl, it is Fiona.
I agree.
Who is the star? I Love LA, like that. Odessa. You have the same energy as like Odessa Azan. Does that make sense? How do you say?
Zion. Yeah, Odessa.
You have the same energy as her. Like
right.
Very, like, that is an it girl. Yeah.
You are gassing me.
No, I earnestly mean that.
I I could see that. Yeah, it's like the rasp in the voice. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you guys are fun.
I gotta get my hair like curled like hers.
You know have naturally curly
I have
hair.
been thinking, yeah, it is pretty wavy, but it's really interesting. I've been noticing, and kind of Odessa's character on I Love LA reminded me of this, that a lot of times people do hit their stride in terms of like recognizability when they do lean into a very specific look that is kind of unique. And sometimes that does, like a hairstyle, you know? And I feel like Odessa with her, you know, obviously she's a Marty Supreme, I Love LA, but also leaning into this hair that we haven't really seen recently is maximizing her visibility.
It's so true.
I would love to see you with a big blonde perm. Is that what it? Because it's like, you know, just a big. It's hers is a perm, is it not? You know me, I don't have hair, child. So
right, you would know. Perm should be a trigger word for you.
It is. I'm actually bald because of a perm. That's right.
That is one of my favorite stories, Ryan. Ryan permed his hair for a high school
play. I sure did, baby. Yeah, committed.
Never
committed.
Came back. Never came back. I hope it was worth it. I hope you got the A.
I did. You know, it's fair. But yeah, I mean, I'm excited to be with you all. From this new show, Freshly Popped, you can expect daily episodes examining pop culture headlines like Love Island drama, interesting Substack discourse taking over TikTok, and stories about all your faves so you don't have to. Monday through Friday.
Exactly.
It's always three bitches sitting together saying exactly. And that's exactly what this show is.
Yeah, exactly.
And you guys, Freshly Popped is available everywhere you get your podcasts, including YouTube. Okay, we're worldwide.
I'm excited about that. You can follow our show pages, Freshly Popped. That's FRESHLYPOP.D. That is, again, FRESHLYPOP.D. You can even leave comments on Spotify, YouTube, everywhere. Please come chat with us. We love having a two-way conversation between us and you.
Yeah. So let's hang out here every single day. Yes, that is a threat. Good morning. You've been popped.